This is really a really disturbing thing, and it was discovered through a thing called Open Secrets. It is a website that you can click on, even on that page you can click on Open Secrets, and you'll see where a lot of political and other funding is actually coming from. AdBlue told him an email that passes contributions from fundraising platform directly to 501c3. Well, what big deal about that? The WinRed is a 501c3 as well, but we're not deceiving the people to funnel money to White Lives Matter or Asian Lives Matter or Hispanic Lives Matter, because all the lives matter. But this place or these Democratic political parties is pushing things through Black Lives Matter to AdBlue. That's where it's going to. You think you're donating to Black Lives? I don't know. I really haven't seen much money go to them. If that was the case, all that money that goes to them, they even have a $15 million staff allowance through that AdBlue. So you can imagine all that money went into the inner city, how much things would change. But it's a joke. It's something that they put out there, of course, once again, to be deceptive. So the post is inaccurate. AdBlue is a platform for people to contribute to the Democratic campaigns and other causes like Black Matters. That's what they say. It passes along donations to organizations that use this funding platform. So, then why, if that's the case, why don't we just have donate to AdBlue and then fund the money to Black Lives Matter? Because according to what I saw under that website, there was nothing going to Black Lives Matter or whatever organization that's supposed to be supporting whatever. I don't know what we're supporting. Even Black Lives Matter, you donate money to them, where's it supposed to go to? And guess what? It's going to the Democratic Party. The same ones that have been screwing our people over for many years, many decades. Screwing us over, telling us we're going to get you this, get you that, and created a spirit of entitlement through welfare, food stamps, and all kinds of other things that they backed up to try to keep us in some type of bondage. Because really that's what it is. It's a slave mentality. They can say whatever they want to say. So they sent this thing saying to them, asking them about this thing and on Instagram, and we reached, they said he reached out to Fournier for the source of his claim and haven't heard back. His assertion appears to stem from videos circulating on social media. Well, if it's circulating on social media and it's actually coming from the website, I've seen the video myself, and the video actually shows moving through the website, showing the actual what's on the website. What you get when you go to Black Lives Matter, what is it you see? So, you know, these are very interesting things that we're dealing with in these days and times. The Democrats are perfect. They always do this with deception. They're very good at deception. They're very good at deceiving. Their president, President Barack Obama, was from Chicago, which one of the, come on. I mean, they're known for their underworld activities. And it's gotten really bad even now in these present days with all the murders and stuff that are going on in the Chicago area. So, you know, this whole mentality has always been about money as far as the Democratic Party goes. Think about it. When they wanted the votes, what did they do? They told the people they would give them this. Or we would raise your welfare. We would raise your Social Security. Do this, do that, do this. And then they turned around at some point in history and they taxed Social Security. And they still taxing it. I don't see how you could double tax somebody. How can you tax somebody from their paycheck for Social Security, then come back again and tax them for the money that you give them? They need to stop that too. That needs to be stopped. We should not be taxed twice for our Social Security. Well, we're going to take a break right now, and we're going to come right back at you in a minute. We have some other things to discuss tonight. This is David Colbert on Black Conservative Voice.
Black Conservative Voice with David Colbert. Monday through Friday, only on CTM News, 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time.
Now, I'm reading this our show here, Black Conservative Voice. If you believe in this what I'm saying right here now, come behind us. Get in touch with CTM News and become a sponsor. We're offering commercial spots every time our program comes on. So if you want to participate in that, you can. Because right now, at this particular time, we're working that way. This is how I earn my income. I earn it from sponsorship. So right now, President Trump on Wednesday, he said he disagreed with the Center for Disease Control, prevention on their very tough, expensive guidelines, which he called impractical, on reopening the schools in the fall amid the coronavirus pandemic. And he says, this is a quote, "I disagree with CDC.gov on their very tough, expensive guidelines for opening schools," Trump tweeted Wednesday. Out there, grandmothers, whatever, you are having a rough time taking care of those kids staying home from school. They need to open the schools now and offer some summer programs for the kids so that they can get out and do something with other children. So they're not a high-risk group. Put some young people in charge of them and let them go back to school. So it's like these Democratic governors and mayors. They're ignoring the needs of the parents. My poor daughter, I love her very much. But she is suffering because she's got to watch my grandkids constantly. And it's hard for her to get work and do things like that because she has to stay with the children. We need to offer some relief to these mothers and stuff that are out here who don't have high incomes, able to hire nannies and things like that to come in and take care of their children. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a short break and we're going to be right back at you again.
News, 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time.
Welcome back. You're watching Black Conservative Voice with David Colbert. In the USA Today, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is revising its guidance on reopening schools after President Donald Trump tweeted his disagreement with them. Vice President Mike Pence said Wednesday, the president said today, "We just don't want the guidance to be too tough." We don't want the teachers, people are whining and complaining, but do you really want that much pressure on your children? You're dealing with children. So you're going to try to control children. It's hard enough getting them to march in line to the lunchroom. And I've worked in school. It's hard enough getting them marching line. Can you imagine they marching line, they 6 feet apart? I can see it's a joke. It's impossible. There's no way you could do that. But yet we cannot deny them the right to live and the right to grow. They need to be educated. They need to move forward. We have enough therapeutics. We have enough things going on medically that can help anybody that becomes ill. And a lot of people are not dying from this disease anymore. A lot of them are recovering. And of course, we have the fake news media that's trying to feed a lot of garbage into it. And our lieutenant governor, lieutenant governor here in Texas, said recently that he disagrees and he don't want to hear anything that Mr. Fauci has to say because Fauci, according to his word, is a fear monger. He's trying to create more fear. We've talked to the people in the areas here, and they said a lot of the overwhelming things that are happening in our emergency rooms and intensive care units is because during the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of people were staying away from the hospital, and a lot of them ended up getting sicker because they were staying away from the hospital. And so you're seeing deaths and things like that occur, and I'm telling you the truth, all they're doing is telling the doctors to tie this death in the COVID-19. Has somebody come on and say, well, I don't know, it was Dr. Fauci or somebody else came on and said it was 31,000 deaths here in Texas? Give me a break. The fake news media is always coming out. And Assistant Governor Quayle, he said that it's only about 2,000 cases since this whole thing started, 2,000 deaths. Now there's more cases here, but people are being tested at a higher rate. But now nobody talks about the fact that the positives are falling. There's no longer as many positives. They're finding now that they're doing the tests that they do it. Of course, they're not going to report that because you got people trying to make things worse than they are. Now, what was interesting to me, I heard recently, it was on, I believe, what was it? I think it was ABC, I'm not sure if it was ABC News or NBC, but it was one of those fake news medias, I'm pretty sure, where the former U.S. Department of Education person from the Obama administration got on there and insulted our president. To tell you the truth, when I hear that stuff like that, I feel like getting up and slapping him. Well, he need to be slapped. Don't disrespect our president. He's done a lot for this country. We need to stop doing that. And news media, I challenge you, stop doing that. Don't even report stuff like that. Our president's an idiot. Give me a darn break. He's wealthier than you are. If he was such an idiot, how would he get in such a good position as he has been in his life? He's a very intelligent man. Just like you tried to insult our former President George W. Bush, you tried to insult him too. But he was intelligent as well. But he got tired of it. He wore out. But I'll tell you something about President Trump. He's not going to wear out on you guys. He's going to keep after you because his cause is for the American people. channel to that Democratic garbage, the stuff that they're trying to pull off in this country, trying to destroy capitalism. And I'm telling you people, even you liberals out there that are listening, you had better get up on the thing and tell them, no, I am voting for President Trump, because the Democrats are trying to destroy capitalism, which is your free will to have a job or a company that you can make money with. They want to destroy your ability to earn an income as a private small enterprise. They want to take it away. They're saying that we're a capitalist nation. We need to end this capitalism. Give me a break. This is what made this nation great. This is why everybody else is trying to come here, because they want to be free. They want to be able to make as much money as they want and earn as much and be as wealthy as they want to be. And let's be real about it, people. The people who become successful are not lazy people. They work hard. If they didn't work hard, they wouldn't be where they are. Now, as far as some of the Democrats, I don't know. There's a lot of underhanded things going on there to put money in their pockets. I struggle financially myself in some ways. And I looked at those numbers where they just throwing out the Black Lives Matter and they're going to act blue to vote Democratic candidates back in, to tax us more, to make us poorer than we were before, to bring us back down below the time of President Trump's raising of our economy and of the black individuals, Africans, Americans, the Asian Americans, the Hispanic Americans. He is the one that's bringing jobs back into this country, and he has the power and the connections to do so, even more so as he continues. A toss-up of electoral votes in Wisconsin, Ohio, Florida, Arizona, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Iowa.
Black Conservative Voice with David Colbert. Monday through Friday, only on CTM News, 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time.